to, instead of building our own templates, that was the harder thing. Well, I don't know that it's harder, it's just different. We're going to actually use an existing pattern. Instead of building our own, we're going to use an existing one. I'm going to go on ahead and grab a footer. And I'm going to try to pick one that has a good amount of stuff in it, and I'm going to add it in place right here. Now that I've got it added, sometimes they won't go full width, so the only way I've found to do that is to sit there and figure out what it is about the template and to edit my template so that it's got something that allows it to go full width. It has a section that allows it to go full width. So I'm going to add this. I'm going to go ahead and add a spacer to put some space between the footer and the cards, because I might replicate these cards to as well. But now I've got all of this here. Let's start working on this footer. The first thing I want to do is I want to add a background color. So let's add a light gray to it. I'm going to come into this block right here inside of this one and add a background color to it. And I want it to go full width as well. So I'm going to drag it outside of that one. See if I can get that correct. You know what? I'll just put it back and leave it there. I'll figure it out. I'll somehow mess around with it. Social icons. You know what? Maybe this company doesn't have a lot of social media, but it might have some. So let's go on ahead and add YouTube. I would assume YouTube might be something. Probably Twitter. And rather than that, what if we then go and find social media? So I'm going to go in and add sharing. Oops. Let's get out of that. And I'm going to add it into here. And I'm going to delete this right here. Let's see if we can delete these. Now let's see if I can add that sharing where I wanted it, right there. Let's try it again. Sharing icons. Share social icons. There we go. Let's do this. We'll add YouTube, and we will add Facebook. We will add Twitter. We'll add Insta. And sure, might as well Pinterest. Now that we've got these here, I'm going to try to have these, whoops. Grab this, go here, and there should be a way to make these actually stack the opposite direction. I don't want them to be columns, I actually want them to be that's where I do it. Okay, so I've got Facebook, YouTube, I've got let's just come into this one right here, and let's add another, again, all the reasons why I can't stand you know what, I've got these here, doesn't matter. Now I do want to add one more thing and just go social. Actually, let's do text. I'm going to add a header over top of this. There we go. So now I've got social media, and I'm going to push that above. There we go. So now I've got my social media there. I'm going to take this font down a size. I think that matches. So now I've got all these things. So you can actually edit as much of this as you want. Let's add a map. And let's put a map right under here. And I'm going to make it less tall. And then I need to, height is going to be 250. Let's do it as 150. We got that. 150. For some reason, it's not allowing me to reset the height. So we've got, anyway, we've got a map in there. I'll let you try to figure out how to go about changing the size. But I am going to add in this block, I'm going to try to add some spacing above it. So come in here and grab spacer. I'm trying to add like about 10 pixels of spacing between. So we'll say we'll add 20 pixels. There we go. So now we've got space between the social icons and the map. I still would like that map to be smaller, but I'm running into problems, and I need this video to be ready for you to look at. So here you go. Go on ahead and you can grab a pattern and edit that and start from an existing pattern and build what you want. Of course, that doesn't make it a finalized pattern until you come in and create it as a pattern. And you might call this my map footer. Okay, again, you can go in once you figure out how to mess with the map and not mess it up. You can edit that and change it later. So I click add, and it will be added to, when I look in patterns, it will be added to my patterns. So now you see I've got this map footer, I've got my product card, and I've got hours with headline. Anyway, you start working on yours, and I will see you in class on Monday.